Welcome to AI Explains. Today we're doing a deep dive into a really cool project from Meta AI. It's called Segment Anything, or SAM for short. Okay, so to get your head around this, imagine you have a pair of, I don't know, magical digital scissors. You can point them at any photo and they just instantly and perfectly cut out any single object, a cat, a car, a cloud, whatever.
That digital scissors analogy is pretty much perfect because for a long time, we had to teach computers like they were toddlers. You'd have to show them thousands of pictures of a dog just for them to get the idea.
Right, endless flashcards.
Exactly. But SAM is different. It's what we call a foundation model for vision. It understands the concept of an object. It doesn't need all those flashcards anymore.
So it's separating the thing from its background, even if it's never seen that specific kind of thing before. And the way you tell it what to cut out is, it's incredibly simple. The paper calls it promptable segmentation.
Yeah, which is just a fancy way of saying you can point at what you want. Just like if you're showing a friend something across the room.
Yeah.
You can, click a dot on an object or draw a box around it.
Or even just type a word, like cat.
Right. And it just gets it.
But the speed is what feels like actual magic. It reacts to your click in about 50 milliseconds. That's literally faster than you can blink. How does it even do that?
Well, the way they built it is really clever. You can think of the AI as having two different brains. First, there's a big, heavy-duty part, the image encoder. Takes one long look at the whole picture and sort of studies it, understands all the shapes and edges.
Okay, so it makes a map of the photo first.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And then there's this super lightweight fast part, the prompt encoder. That's the part that watches for your clicks. And because the heavy work of studying the map is already done, it can instantly show you the path when you point.
Ah, so it splits the work. That makes sense.
But there's a problem with pointing, right?
What do you mean?
Well, if I point at a person who's wearing a T-shirt, what do I actually want? Do I want just the shirt, or do we want the whole person?
Oh, right, the ambiguity problem. I loved how they solved this.
It's brilliant.
Instead of just guessing one thing and maybe being wrong, it's ambiguity aware.
It gives you options. It might show you a cutout of just the shirt, another of the whole person, and maybe even one of just the collar.
It basically says, hey, I think you might mean one of these three things. You pick.
Which is a huge leap.
Yeah.
But to get that smart, it needed a truly massive amount of practice. And the researchers hit a wall.
There just wasn't enough data out there.
Not even close. There weren't enough perfectly cut out images on the entire internet to teach an AI to see everything.
So they had to make their own. This is the data engine part, right?
Yep, they built this incredible learning loop. In stage one, the AI would just help the human annotators click a bit faster, kind of an assistant.
Okay.
Then in stage two, the AI got smarter. It started doing all the easy cutouts by itself, and the humans only had to fix the hard ones.
And then the last stage.
The AI became the teacher. It got so good, so reliable, that it could just churn through millions of images and label everything all by itself fully automatically.
And that created this data set, the SA1B.
Which stands for Segment Anything. 1 billion masks. It has 1.1 billion object cutouts in it. That is 400 times bigger than any data set that came before it.
Wow. Wow. And I guess all that practice gives it this superpower they talk about, zero-shot transfer.
That's the key takeaway. It's a fancy term, but all it means is that it works on things it was never specifically trained on.
Because it's seen a billion general objects, it can look at something totally new, like bacteria on a microscope slide, or weird fish from an underwater photo.
Or footage from a GoPro strapped to your head.
And it still knows how to find the objects and cut them out perfectly.
Exactly. It's like it turns the visual world into a set of puzzle pieces that a computer can finally understand, one by one.
Which brings up a pretty wild thought for the future. With augmented reality glasses.
Where are you going with this?
Well, if a computer can identify and separate every single object in the room in real time.
You're thinking you could just delete the mess.
I am. Imagine telling your glasses, see that pile of dirty laundry over there? Just edit out of my view. Instant clean room, no chores required.
That is a very, very tempting future.